Hello guys. So I wanted to show you guys something a little different. These cylinders actually have a piece of rebar that goes through there. It's a number 5 rebar, which is a half-inch thick. The blocks also have the same uh, perforation that the cylinders do, and this is just to keep them from shifting once they're installed. This is an application for a heavier, maybe a 2 or 3-story house. This homeowner wanted to make sure that his home didn't move after we leveled, so he decided to go with this choice. It's a little bit more pricey, but well worth the money. Hello guys. So we mark where we're gonna put the holes for the piers with this blue tape. So as you can see, there's a couple of pieces of tape here in the driveway. So this is gonna happen like the video before. We're gonna have somebody come in and mark this out with the saw. Then they'll jackhammer it and break it. They'll take the concrete and the rebar out. They'll dig the hole, get under the beam. After we level, they'll repack the dirt, reinstall the rebar, and re-pour the concrete, and it'll look like it did in the previous video. So as you can see, the guys are already gotten started on the side of the house. They're digging the holes that are 2 feet by 2 feet. They're going to dig until they get under the beam. Then we'll set up the piers. They'll put the rebar through the piers and then level, and we'll set it up to where it doesn't move again. All right, guys, we're here on day 2 of this project. They leveled today, so I wanted to show you guys what it looks like once we level. If you come over this way, you can see the pier that was installed, and you can see the shims for the fine adjustment. So this is what it looks like when we finish leveling. The guys still have to fill in these holes, and in the areas where we broke the concrete, they'll be doing concrete patches with the rebar. We did a little bit of interior work on this project. As you can see, we're in the garage. The guys cut the holes in the concrete, dug the holes, set up the piers. This house was leveled. It was moved about an inch and a half. So take a look here. You can get a better view of the piers and the shim when the house is already leveled. Again, the guys will still have to refill this in with dirt. They'll reinstall the rebar, and we'll make a concrete patch to cover this back up, and it'll be like nothing happened. Good morning. Day 3 of this job. So they actually finished this job up on Saturday, but we had some rain and some weather, so we weren't able to shoot the last video. So here we are back at this home. They finished patching here, and you see they did a little repair on this crack he had here. Over time, the color will start to blend in, so it won't be as noticeable. I know it looks kind of like an eyesore right now. It's just the difference between newer concrete and older concrete. If you look over here, this is the area where they dug some holes and installed some piers. This is what it looks like when it's finished. It does end up being a little bit more raised up. The reason for that is because the soil will continue to compact on its own, even though we've already compacted it manually. It'll continue to compact, and if we don't leave it up higher, it'll settle lower than the yard level. Then it'll collect water, and that affects your foundation as well. So that's why we leave it up a little bit higher. But this is what it looks like once they put all your plants back and put the dirt back. All right, guys, follow me to the back so I can show you guys the work that was done back here. All right, guys. So it's kind of the same thing as in the front. The soil that is put into the holes, it is compacted. We do add a little bit of water to make it fill in all the nooks and crevices in there, to try to give the foundation as much support as possible. And then whatever's left, we install over the top like this, and it's up about 4 or 5 inches taller than the yard level. This will compact over time. Your grass will grow back through here, and it'll compact, and it'll be like nothing ever happened. But we have to leave it up this way, like I said, because if we don't, when it compacts, it'll collect water in that area, and it could possibly move the foundation again.